Hello everyone and welcome back into Shapes 2. This is episode 3 of our little series here where our goal is to work on getting those milestones. So it's actually been a while since I last played. I know you guys probably been waiting for the next episode. I'm sorry about that. Took a little bit of a vacation and I needed a break. So let's go ahead and get started. So last time we left off on milestone 3. We're about to get space platforms. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on this sort of complex shape here. It's not that complex. 3 different layers. I'm a little rusty on this game right now, but we'll make it work. Let's see how it goes. All right, so I have this little factory here running. It's pretty much brute forced. I'm not gonna lie, that's not the best design, but we're getting things done. So we're gonna go ahead and fast forward through this shape so that we can get our space platforms. These are going to be so useful because they're going to make the game a lot easier. And we're going to go from the little platforms that we're using now as a base game into the much wider world here. All right, and now we're finally done with our task. You can see this horrendous factory we had running over here, and I'm not proud of it, but it got the job done. Let's get to it. So we finally unlock the 3rd milestone, space platforms. Gorgeous. I just love this part of this game, honestly. The expansion and the size of it is amazing. But with that, we finally have finished our operator certification. It says, once completing the last milestone, you will be rewarded with your operator certification. And as a proud owner of the certification, you can now start working on a real factory and earn some shapes. Your progress is transferred, including buildings and unlocked upgrades. So we're actually gonna go with normal because I am not that great at this game. So basic shapes like these are still a bit of a challenge. If you guys are liking this content that we're making here, make sure you leave a like down below and subscribe. I'd completely appreciate it if you do, as I am getting started with this channel. All right, here we go. These are our new challenges for our milestone, and we can now use space mode, platform mode, press in space. Ooh, look at that. Wow. That's a lot of grades and mining spaces. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and use the shape miner. Oh, this is a nice seed. Look at that. Wow. We got blue over there. I mean, green is nowhere to be found here, but it's pretty close. I'm gonna go ahead and start mining this one because we need to do this shape over here. So this should be pretty simple. We're gonna take this, we're gonna expand them so all their slots are available. Actually, we can also make blueprints out of this whole thing. So I'm just gonna delete these over here, copy this whole thing, bang, bang, bang. Everything is perfect. Look at that. Awesome. We also have big belts we can use, but I already have some experience with using them. So I'm gonna straight up go into platform mode, and we're gonna make a little platform here that does all the work to create this. So I'm gonna get in here and we're gonna work on making the cutters here. I'm gonna make it like this here. We're gonna make a line 3 just like at the beginning of the game, and 3 more. Perfect. We just copy and paste all of that. Now we go in space platform mode, and we can just right there copy and paste everything. Great. We're just gonna bring all of these into our base. I don't need anything more on that side, so let's bring it over here. Bang, bang, bang. Amazing. All right, that's awesome. Look at that. We gotta get the last little landing pad here to deliver everything. Can't forget that. Look at that. Oh my god. I think we're producing way too much, actually. It's just so funny how these look over here. See a little thumbnail here. Hey, isn't that nice? Cool stuff. All right, so we've done that. Let's go ahead and get to the next task. It should be about the same. Wow, we're about to be done. See, I love these jumping pads because they're just as fast as these space platforms out here, or at least I think so. It's great. Okay. All right, we just finished that. So that was an easy task because now we no longer need those half shapes, which we can repurpose into making full size shapes. I think I have a blueprint just for this. However, I'm probably just going to use what I have already. Okay, so each lane needs about 6 of these. Let's see if we can fit them. If not, I'll do like 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what we're gonna do is that on this stage we're going to rotate. Oh man, I wish I didn't spend all my points. I spent them all on belt upgrades and stuff. I kind of want a 180 rotator here. Wish I had that. Probably should do a task soon for that then, because yeah, it will be just one block. But now I'm gonna have to rotate twice, and that's okay, completely fine. I'll just push everything forward. Okay, so we're supplying that perfectly there. Let's just do the middle part here, and we'll just copy and paste the whole thing. So I'm just gonna copy and paste everything here, flip it, bring it around, bang bang bang. That's the one thing that makes no sense. Everything's working perfectly, nice and dandy. Bring that over. I don't think we need the top one anymore. All right, let's go to space, copy, shift, paste. Something changed. I don't know what they did with the updates, but I can't seem to copy and just paste again. I'm doing Control V and it just doesn't paste. I have to copy again. That made things a little slow. I hope they fix that and revert it back. Blueprints. Yeah, I already know about this. You can assign things to the bar. Maybe that's what I should be relying on, right? Let's make a blueprint out of this. All right, let's make this a blueprint. All right, let's call this I have to hold. Let's just call it that. Okay, so that is running now, and it's gonna get to 2000 pretty quickly, I believe. All right, let's copy that. Hey, look at that. Let's make it right here. Later on, they're gonna ask me to make the same milestone. Like if we go into the milestones, they're gonna ask 2 blues and then a whole blue. So that's how I ended up making that factory either way. Yeah, so if they get stuck back here, they'll just start outputting on the top. That's the stuff. See, if I could just copy, paste, and replace, I would love that, because the game says you can do it, but right now it's bugging out. We're gonna finish those blues pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and get started making a plan for the blues. Okay, so right now I need to support these 2 blue square shapes, and then we're gonna do the shape over here, right? That should be easy. So I made this little contraption here where, you know, they get cut and then they get just stacked with each other. This is where I make the full squares. This should be pretty simple, but we're gonna have to make 8,000 of these. So we're gonna have to make sure that the output is significant. I'm gonna copy this one over here across all 4 of these, and I'll do some kind of like double platform here just to combine them. Okay, so I've finally been able to get this done. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not happy with the actual system that I made. Once again, the first time is not the charm. You have to do 8,000 of these, so efficiency is not at its best right now. Here we have what I made. I simply combined these 4 platforms and these 3 platforms into this one platform, which I think is my main problem. You know, I'm combining too many platforms into just one, reducing my own output. But I'm not too concerned with that right now, as my goal is just to start getting shapes out, you know? Can't get too stuck overthinking. Yeah, if you guys are liking this content, just, you know, make sure to like and subscribe if you're having fun. Before I continue going into the next phase here of maybe expanding this and making it more efficient, I wanted to talk about a little bit about this channel. So right now I've only have some shapes videos out, but I have some other games in the works right now, as I posted in our community notes, and I'm actually considering leaving this series right here on episode 3 until I see more feedback for this game. I've had fun recording it and talking about it. It's a bit hard to talk about this game since there's not much to show until you actually get the factors running. So there's a lot of work that goes in between builds. All of that just to say that episode 3 will be the final episode of my Shapes 2 series, and we'll be going into our next game and maybe a few other games. I'll be doing a blind first impressions of many other games that I have in my Steam library, and the next game for that is Core Keeper. It's a RPG sandbox type game, kind of like Terraria but top down, like Stardew Valley. Yeah, that's a different game, and I'll be doing that soon, so stay tuned. Subscribe if you want to see more games and want to hear me commenting on those games. Anyways, back into our game here. We are actually not too bad. That was 1,000 in what, the span of a minute or so. So if I can just get this to work at twice the speed, that would be nice. So we're just gonna copy this. So what I'm going to do is we're going to extend this it will split. Go ahead and send this to this side. There we go. Look at that. And we'll send this right here. So we just split it in two, and we'll do the same thing with the reds. As simple as that. And that should give us double the output. Not the most efficient, but it should work for our best. Hey, so yeah, if you guys want to give this game a try, you can go ahead and do it. I really recommend it. I've enjoyed playing it a lot. If you guys want to see more of this content, please do let me know. I'm not quitting Shapez in its entirety. I'm stopping right here because I want to be able to gather more attention into other types of games as well. Yeah, so if any of you have a suggestion into what we could play next, I would love to jump into that. I don't mind getting new games. There's a lot of games that I haven't played. I have a lot of indie games that I really want to check out. Strategy games, factory games, first-person shooters. I'm going to be covering some Black Ops 6 stuff once that releases. Probably zombies most of the time. Maybe some multiplayer. And hey, we can even do a little bit of a campaign reaction to that game as well. So story games, I'm into mostly everything, honestly. Give me a game and I'll play it. I'll let you know if I hate it. I'll be honest. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and wait for the 8,000 to finish. So this has been a great experience so far. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.